Today on MTG Unpacked, it's time for another crazy pack battle. We have Wilds of Eldraine versus Dominaria Remastered. Leave your predictions below. Which set you think will get us the craziest pulls today? And today's patrons, we have Shrumizzle, Flo, and a new patron, Stephen McConaughey. Okay, so we're grabbing 4 of each here for Shrumizzle, like so. And then we have 1 of each here for Flo, and 1 of each for Stephen. Let's get into it. Thank you for being a patron, Flo, and the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over a buck, along with the art cards and anything from the list, and we do all of that to save the patrons on shipping costs. Starting off, Dominaria Remastered, we have Renewed Faith, Penumbra Bobcat, Drifting Meadow Avarax, Lull, Glintwing Invoker, Hylopteris Lemur, that's a mouthful, Sunclasp, Goblin Medics, Flesh Reaver for the uncommons, that's some awesome artwork right there, Mystic Enforcer, and a split card, Illusion to Reality, and Saproling Symbiosis for the rare. We've also got a Retro Border, White Mane Lion, and a Forest. I'll just chuck those lands in as well. Elemental, and that is it. Moving on to some Wilds of Eldraine. One of the best sets in recent years, I would say. This is one of the fairies. We have Talion, the Kindly Lord. Then we have a Foil Forest, chucking it in. Titanic Growth, Sleight of Hand, Barrow Naughty, Boundary Lands Ranger, Two-Headed Hunter, Witchstalker Frenzy, Territorial Witchstalker, and a Mythic. Showcase Virtue of Strength. Awesome. I don't think I've ever pulled that particular artwork. We've got a Spreading Seas for the Enchanting Tales, and Rankle's Prank for the rare. Oh, a Mythic. Necropotence, yes, in foil. And Gouter Primal Hunger from the list. So little symbol in the corner denoting a list pull. 1 in 4 set boosters have those. So we are just grabbing a pile of sleeves here. That was a pretty crazy pack. So you got your 2 mythics and an awesome dino. Alright, so let's see here. So we'll set this aside. Best of the bunch, my guess would be the Necropotence foil. Enjoy the pulls there, Flo. And next up, we've got our new patron here, Stephen McConaughey. Thank you for being a patron. And for his first month as a patron, getting a signed Jackalope Herd. And starting off here, Wilds, we have an art card that is Court of Vantress, along with a Swamp. Actually, that's a foil as well. Then we have Moment of Valor, Slumbering Keepguard, Savior of the Sleeping, Woodland Acolyte, Shrouded Shepherd, Graceful Takedown, Ariet's Tempting Apple. I'll check in the legendaries as well. Old Flitterfang, that's an awesome one. And Blind Obedience from the Enchanting Tales, and the rare Godric Cloaked Reveler. We got another one in foil, Season of Growth, Enchanting Tale, and from the list, Fortifying Provision. Okay, or Provisions. On to our next pack here. So, Dominaria Remastered. I think we have a bit of an uphill battle here, unless you can get us a Force of Will. We have Manowar, Slippery Cast, Chain Lightning, Remote Isle, Phyrexian Ghoul, Spirit Link, Ridgetop Raptor, Elvish Aberration, Leaden Fists, Valdark Keeper of the Flame, there's a legendary, Sawtooth Loon and Tuco Monastery, and Isolated Chapel. That is actually not too shabby. Then we've got Terra with the iconic artwork. We'll chuck it in along with the Forest, and we have a Zombie token. Okay, so best of the bunch here, probably the Blind Obedience. So enjoy the pulls there, Stephen. And next up, We have Shrew Mizzle, 8 packs of pure awesome goodness. Dominaria Remastered, let's go. And we start off here, Ornithopter, Mogwai Marshal, Goblin Warrior, Battlefield Scrounger, Chainer's Edict. I'm chucking in the borderless art there, that's cool. Grape Shot, Giant Spider, Veiled Serpent, Wretched Anurid, Radiance Judgment, Mesa Enchantress for the uncommons, Melican, and Maze of Ith. Okay, that is not a bad rare. Wild Dogs, we got a foil Impulse, Island, and a weird looking Sapling. Gotta chuck that in. What is the weirdest token you have ever seen? Let me know in the comments. Wilds of Eldraine, you need to start getting worried now and get us something crazy. This is some sort of witch's brew. What are we looking at here? We have Waste Not, along with a Mountain, Ginger Brute, Candy Trail, Spider Food, Eerie Interference, Aeschiox Reaper, Taken by Nightmares, Archon's Glory, Hatching Plans for the Enchanting Tales. We've got another one, Leyline of Anticipation, the rare Extraordinary Journey, Grand Ball Guest in foil, and an awesome Beast token. Dominaria Remastered. I do like these shiny packs here. That is very well done. We have Peregrine Drake, Terminal Moraine, Terror, we'll chuck it in as well. Goblin Turncoat, White Mane Lion, Ember Beast, Emerald Charm, Aquamoeba, Twisted Experiment, and Thran Golem for the uncommons. Crop Rotation, decent uncommon. Dark Withering and Forgotten Ancient for the rare. High Tide Retro Border, I think that's decent as well. Swamp and an Elephant token. Back to Wilds of Eldraine. Anyone excited for pre-release weekend coming up? We have Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let me know in the comments. You're going to go to your local game store and do some pre-release action. Here we have Rowan, Scion of War, along with a Plains. Not Dead After All, I think is still over $1. Prophetic Prism, Ariet's Whisper, Redtooth Vanguard, Sir Armont the Redeemer, Royal Treatment, Ginger Brute, and Season of Growth for the Enchanting Tales. Ooh, Aggravated Assault, not too shabby. I think that's sleeve-worthy. Archon of the Wild Rose, Savior of the Sleeping in foil, and a food token. Okay, so grabbing the sleeves here. Dare I say it, we may be approaching the greatest hits playlist, the greatest hits in channel history. Link in the corner, well over 600 videos at this point. And next up we have a Goblin Matron along with Fidea Seer, Mind Stone, Renewed Faith, Undying Rage, Emerald Charm, Leaden Fist, Street Wraith, Oromancer, and Confiscate for the uncommons. Split card is Stand and Deliver. Floodgate and Woodland Cemetery. We're doing well with the lands today, not too shabby. Recoil, a Swamp, and a Goblin token. You just know I'm going to chuck in the Goblin there. Alright, Wilds of Eldraine, goodness. Let's see something crazy here. This looks like one of the anime arts. It is Greater Oromancy. Then we've got a Foil Forest, along with Break the Spell, Archon's Glory, Redcap Thief, a Goblin Rogue, Picklock Prankster, Threadbind Click, Dutiful Griffin, Fairy Fencing, Compulsion for the Enchanting Tales, another one, Leyline of Abundance, the Irencrag for the rare foil, Merfolk Coralsmith, and a Magic minigame, Winchester Draft. Shrew Mizzle is cheering and clapping as you do when you pull a Magic minigame. Congratulations. Let's switch back to Dominaria Remastered. We want to keep the suspense going here, people. And we've got a Solar Blast, Slippery Cast, Penumbra Bobcat, Cicada Lancer, Stonewood Invoker, Cloud of Fairies, Halopterus Lemur, Vigilant Sentry, Gerard's Verdict for the uncommons, Gem Palm Incinerator, it's a Goblin. And Dromar's Cavern, Drolreal Monvuli Recluse for the rare. Duress Retro, we've got a foil Drowner's Crusade, Plains, and a zombie token. I think Wilds of Eldraine has it in the bag. I will find out for sure during editing. Final pack today. This guy, Hex something or other, isn't it? Spiteful Hex Mage, that's the one. Then we have a Forest, along with Root Rider Fawn, Evolving Wilds, Toadstool Admirer, Charade of Numbing Depths. There's a legendary Ice-Wrought Sentry, Succumb to the Cold, Charmed Clothier. Oh, nice, Borderless, Restless Vinestalk, Mana Flare for the Enchanting Tales, and Redcap Gutter Dweller. It's a Goblin Warrior foil, the Witch's Vanity, and a food token. Alright, so here is the tally. Did you predict that? Let me know in the comments. Best pull here, I'm going to say probably the Aggravated Assault for Shroommizzle. Enjoy the pulls, and thank you once again for being a patron. Let's see if this will fit in there. There we go. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.